feeling Jeff Banks will never be invited back on GB News again. But finally, I do just wonder if the mainstream media are starting to realize there's a story about Meghan Markle and her past that has long not been told, and it's about time that you stop being in cahoots with those losers in Montecito and you start putting your investigations onto what went on. He dropped the bomb that the Soho House meeting.
Royal fans are once again in a frenzy after Jeff Banks weighed in on one of the internet's most talked about royal controversies involving Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Archie, and Lilibet. Within hours, social media exploded. Videos went viral. Royal commentators rushed to share their opinions. And thousands of fans began debating the same question. Why have online rumors involving Archie and Lilibet returned to the spotlight once again? Supporters of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were quick to criticize the spread of unverified claims, arguing that speculation about children should be treated with caution. Meanwhile, others discussed why the rumors had resurfaced and how social media can amplify speculation regardless of whether it is supported by evidence. Whatever your opinion, one thing is impossible to ignore. Whenever Archie and Lilibet become part of a major royal discussion, the internet reacts immediately. Every opinion becomes a headline. Every reaction becomes another debate. Every viral clip creates millions of new conversations. But here's the bigger question. Why do these stories continue returning years after Harry and Meghan stepped away from royal duties? Is it simply because of public curiosity? Or has the Sussex family become one of the most closely watched subjects in modern royal coverage? In today's video, we'll examine Jeff Banks' comments, separate public commentary from verified facts, explore how royal fans reacted, and look at why discussions surrounding Archie and Lilibet continue dominating headlines around the world. The latest royal controversy erupted after Jeff Banks discussed the wave of online speculation surrounding Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Archie, and Lilibet. Within hours, clips from the discussion spread across social media. Royal commentators posted reaction videos. Online forums filled with thousands of comments. And before long, another internet debate had become one of the biggest royal stories of the week. The reason the reaction became so intense was simple. Whenever Archie and Lilibet become part of a public conversation, interest immediately skyrockets. Despite Harry and Meghan's efforts to keep their children largely out of the public spotlight, every mention of them attracts worldwide attention. That's exactly what happened here. Then came the debate. Supporters of the Sussexes argued that the online rumors being discussed remain unverified and should not be treated as facts. Others focused on why those rumors continue resurfacing despite the lack of confirmed evidence. The internet quickly divided into opposing camps. One side called for evidence. The other side urged respect for the family's privacy. Then another fascinating reality emerged. The discussion wasn't really about Jeff Banks himself. It became about something much bigger. How social media spreads rumors. How celebrity stories evolve online. And why discussions involving Harry and Meghan's family continue dominating headlines years after they stepped back from royal duties. According to media analysts, that's the real story. Then attention shifted toward the internet. Because according to commentators, controversial topics spread faster than almost anything else online. A short clip becomes thousands of reposts. One opinion becomes millions of views. A trending discussion quickly turns into international news. That's exactly why this latest debate expanded so rapidly. Then another important observation surfaced. Many people weren't discussing newly verified information. Instead, they were reacting to long-running internet speculation that has circulated for years. Supporters reminded audiences that extraordinary claims require credible evidence. Others argued that the ongoing attention reflects the public's continuing fascination with the Sussex family. That disagreement fueled even more engagement. Then attention returned to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. According to royal observers, they remain among the most discussed public figures connected to the modern royal family. Every interview becomes news. Every appearance creates headlines. Every opinion from a well-known commentator becomes another worldwide conversation. That's one reason stories involving their families spread so quickly. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all. The strongest reaction wasn't driven by confirmed developments. It was driven by curiosity. People wanted answers. People wanted clarity. People wanted to separate fact from rumor. According to commentators, that's exactly why this story exploded across the internet. As Jeff Banks' comments continued making the rounds online, royal commentators began asking a much bigger question. Why do discussions involving Archie and Lilibet spread across the internet so quickly? According to media analysts, the answer has less to do with new information and more to do with public curiosity. The Sussex family remains one of the most closely followed royal stories in the world. Every interview, every public appearance, every podcast, every opinion from a well-known commentator quickly becomes a global conversation. That's exactly what happened here. Then another important observation emerged. Many of the posts circulating online repeated long-standing internet rumors rather than presenting newly verified information. Supporters of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle argued that these claims have not been substantiated and should not be treated as facts. Others focused on how quickly social media can amplify speculation, even when there is little or no new evidence. That disagreement became the center of the story. Then attention shifted toward the role of social media. According to analysts, controversial topics travel faster than almost any other kind of content. A short video becomes thousands of reposts. A headline becomes millions of impressions. One person's opinion becomes an international debate. That's why conversations involving the Sussex family often dominate online trends within hours. Then another fascinating reality emerged. Many viewers weren't actually discussing confirmed developments. Instead, they were debating larger issues: privacy, media responsibility, public curiosity, and where the line should be drawn when conversations involve children. Those broader questions generated just as much attention as the original discussion. Then attention returned to Jeff Banks. Some viewers agreed with parts of his broader commentary. Others strongly disagreed. Regardless of opinion, his remarks became another catalyst for a much wider conversation about the Sussex family and the way royal stories spread online. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all. The strongest reactions weren't driven by verified facts. They were driven by uncertainty. People wanted clarity. People wanted credible information. And according to media commentators, that's exactly why stories like this continue attracting millions of views. Because whenever uncertainty meets public curiosity, the internet rarely stays quiet for long. As Jeff Banks' comments continued circulating online, the discussion quickly evolved into something much bigger than one interview. Royal commentators began asking a different question. Why do stories involving Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Archie, and Lilibet consistently become global headlines? According to media analysts, the answer lies in the extraordinary level of public interest surrounding the Sussex family. Few modern royal figures generate as much discussion. Every interview becomes breaking news. Every public appearance creates debate. Every opinion from a well-known commentator sparks another wave of reactions. That's exactly what happened here. Then another fascinating observation emerged. The conversation was no longer centered on Jeff Banks alone. Instead, it became a broader discussion about how stories spread online. Some viewers urged caution, emphasizing that rumors and speculation should not be confused with verified facts. Others focused on the role of social media in amplifying controversial topics, regardless of whether new evidence exists. That divide fueled even more engagement. Then, attention shifted toward the media itself. According to commentators, today's news cycle moves faster than ever before. A single clip can generate thousands of reaction videos. One headline can lead to millions of comments. As a result, discussions often grow well beyond their original context. That's one reason the Sussex family continues to dominate online conversations. Then another important reality became clear. Many viewers weren't simply interested in one specific claim. They were interested in the broader story. How does the media cover the royal family? How should audiences evaluate competing claims? Where should the line be drawn between commentary, speculation, and verified reporting? Those questions became just as important as the original discussion. Then attention returned to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. According to royal observers, the couple remains among the most recognizable public figures associated with the modern royal family. Years after stepping back from royal duties, they continue attracting worldwide attention. That ongoing visibility means nearly every major discussion involving them quickly becomes international news. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all. The strongest reactions weren't driven by newly confirmed developments. They were driven by curiosity. People wanted reliable information. People wanted context. And people wanted to understand why the Sussex family continues to remain at the center of so many public debates. According to media analysts, that's the real reason this story attracted so much attention. Because the conversation extends far beyond one commentator or one viral clip. It reflects the continuing global fascination with one of the most closely watched families in the world. As the online debate surrounding Jeff Banks' comments continued, many royal commentators began looking beyond the latest viral discussion. Instead, they asked a much bigger question: what happens next? According to media analysts, that's the question that matters most. Because today's online debates may dominate social media, but tomorrow's headlines are often shaped by entirely different events. Then another fascinating observation emerged. For years, conversations surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have evolved through several distinct phases. First came the royal wedding. Then came the decision to step back from royal duties. After that came interviews, documentaries, business ventures, charitable projects, and public appearances. Now, according to commentators, the conversation is increasingly focused on the future of the Sussex family. Then attention shifted toward Archie and Lilibet. Although Harry and Meghan have largely kept their children out of the public spotlight, public interest remains exceptionally high. Every rare public mention attracts worldwide attention. Every family milestone becomes international news. According to analysts, that level of interest reflects the broader fascination surrounding the Sussex family rather than any confirmed new developments. Then another important reality became clear. The latest online debate highlighted how quickly discussions involving public figures can spread. Some viewers focused on opinions. Others focused on facts. Many reminded audiences that extraordinary claims require credible evidence before being accepted. That distinction became one of the biggest talking points across social media. Then, attention returned to the media itself. According to communication experts, viral stories often evolve faster than verified reporting. Headlines spread. Reaction videos multiply. Commentary expands. But verified information can take longer to emerge. That's why many analysts encourage audiences to distinguish between opinion, speculation, and confirmed reporting. Then another interesting pattern emerged. Many viewers weren't simply interested in the latest controversy. They were interested in the bigger picture. How will Harry and Meghan's public image continue evolving? What projects will they pursue next? How will public opinion change over time? Those broader questions kept the discussion alive long after the original clips stopped trending. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all. The Sussex family story continues attracting global attention because it remains unfinished. New projects, new interviews, new public appearances. Each one has the potential to reshape the conversation. According to royal commentators, that's why millions continue following every development. Not because today's debate provides all the answers, but because the next chapter has yet to be written. As discussions surrounding Jeff Banks' comments gradually shifted away from the original viral clips, many royal commentators reached the same conclusion. The biggest story isn't today's online debate. It's tomorrow's legacy. According to analysts, stories involving Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have always evolved over time. One headline replaces another. One controversy fades. A new chapter begins. That's why many observers believe it's impossible to judge the Sussex family's long-term legacy based on a single news cycle. Then another fascinating observation emerged. The public conversation has changed dramatically over the past several years. At first, attention centered on Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties. Later, it focused on interviews, documentaries, charitable initiatives, and business projects. Today, many discussions revolve around how their public story will continue evolving. Then attention shifted toward Archie and Lilibet. Because Harry and Meghan have largely kept their children out of public life, every rare mention attracts significant media attention. According to commentators, that interest reflects the family's global profile, not verified new developments about the children themselves. Many analysts also emphasize that discussions involving minors should be approached carefully and distinguished from unsupported online speculation. Then another important reality became clear. Public curiosity doesn't always produce reliable information. Social media rewards speed. Verified reporting often takes longer. That's why communication experts encourage audiences to separate commentary, opinion, and internet rumors from confirmed facts. Then attention returned to the future. What projects will Harry and Meghan pursue next? How will their relationship with the royal family continue to evolve? How will public opinion change over the coming years? Those are the questions many royal watchers believe will ultimately shape the Sussex narrative. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all. The story remains unfinished. Future interviews, future charitable work, future public appearances. Those developments, not today's viral discussions, are likely to have the greatest impact on how history remembers the Sussex family. According to royal commentators, that's why millions continue following every new chapter. Not because every rumor deserves belief, but because people remain interested in seeing how the story develops over time. As the latest online debate surrounding Jeff Banks' comments began to settle, many royal commentators reached one final conclusion. The biggest story isn't the rumor, it's the reaction. Because according to media analysts, social media has changed the way royal stories spread. A single opinion can become thousands of reposts. A short video can generate millions of views. A trending topic can dominate headlines around the world within hours. But viral attention isn't the same as verified information. That's an important distinction. Then another fascinating observation emerged. For years, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have remained among the most discussed public figures connected to the modern royal family. Their interviews, their charitable work, their business ventures, their public appearances. Every major development has attracted enormous international attention. According to commentators, that level of interest is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Then attention shifted toward Archie and Lilibet. Although Harry and Meghan have largely chosen to keep their children away from the public spotlight, interest in them remains exceptionally high. Media experts note that curiosity about public figures' families can easily lead to speculation online, but they also stress the importance of distinguishing verified reporting from rumors, especially when children are involved. Then another important reality became impossible to ignore. Public opinion continues to evolve. Supporters believe Harry and Meghan have successfully built an independent life outside royal duties. Critics continue questioning some of their public decisions. Others simply follow the story because it remains one of the world's biggest royal narratives. Those different viewpoints ensure that every new development quickly becomes another global conversation. Then attention returned to the bigger picture. According to royal historians, lasting reputations aren't shaped by one headline. They're shaped by years of actions, years of achievements, years of relationships, years of choices. That's why many analysts believe it's far too early to write the final chapter of the Sussex family story. Then came perhaps the biggest realization of all.
No commentator,
No viral post
no YouTube clip.
can determine how history will ultimately remember Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. Only time can do that, because history moves more slowly than social media. It looks beyond rumors, beyond trends, beyond today's biggest headlines. It focuses on what people ultimately accomplish and the legacy they leave behind. According to many royal commentators, that's the chapter millions of people will continue watching in the years ahead. What do you think about the ongoing public conversation surrounding the Sussex family? Do you believe social media has made it harder to separate verified reporting from online speculation? How do you think history will ultimately remember Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their place in the royal family story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal family news, analysis, and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.